Hey OrchKids, this is Mr. Daniel. I teach brass at Marion Winterling Elementary School, Booker T. Washington Middle School, and Mount Royal Elementary School. And a fun fact about me is that I started to play the trombone when I was in 5th grade, which maybe some of you are as well. Today we're going to be talking about how to put the trombone together and take it apart safely and easily so that we don't damage the instrument. So we're going to do this twice. The first time, I want you just to watch and see how I do it. The second time, get your trombone and let's try and do it together. So the first thing we're going to want to do when we put the trombone together is we're going to make sure that the case is on the floor. That's the most safe and stable place. We don't want it to be juggling it on our lap or anything. So we want it on the floor, and we want the bigger section, the bell section, on our left. Then we're going to open it up. So whether yours has zippers or clasps or whatever, different cases have different ways of keeping the trombone case closed. Once we have it open with both hands, the first thing we're going to take out is the slide. Very carefully and gently, and we're going to hold it in our right hands. We're going to put this little rubber stopper, or yours might be metal, on the ground in front of us, and we want the tall end. You'll notice there's a tall end and a short end. We want the tall end facing us. So it's going to be right in between our legs, just like that. Now then, with our left hand, we're going to take out the bell section by the strongest part, holding it right in the middle. Your trombone might not look the same as mine, but that's where you want to hold it. We're going to put the bell section on the tall end, and we're going to make an L, just like that. That's the shape that the two pieces should make. Then we're going to tighten this bell lock right here. And the last step is we're going to take our mouthpiece out. We're going to put it on what I called the short end before, the mouthpiece receiver. Going to put it in there and give it a slight twist. That makes sure that we don't, that the mouthpiece doesn't fall out and get damaged. So voila, now you have put the trombone together. Congratulations! So now that we've put the trombone together, we're going to take it apart, and we do that in the exact opposite order that we put it together. So first of all, we're going to take out our mouthpiece and put that back where it goes. Then we're going to untighten, or I guess loosen the bell lock, and we're going to take the bell section with our left hand, because we're holding onto this carefully with our right hands, and put it right back where it goes. And then we're going to take the slide with both hands, very important, and put it back where it goes. A lot of different cases have different places to put the slide. The important thing is you don't want to force it into anything. If it doesn't seem like it's fitting, try to put it in a different way. So the slide has this at the bottom called the spit valve, or the water key more properly. And when you put it back in the case, it's always going to be facing up like this, or if your slide goes in sideways like this, then it's always going to be up. It's never going to be down on the bottom like this, and it's never going to be underneath the rest of the slide like this when you put it in the case. So that's an important side note. Alright, now it's your turn to try putting together the trombone. So get your case out, put it in front of you on the floor with the bell section, that's the big end, facing towards the left. Give you a second to do that. Then we're going to open it up with the clasps or the zippers, whichever you have. Undo those. Alright, now then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take out the slide with both hands. Put it on the ground in front of you, resting on this little stopper here, and the tall side is going to be facing towards you. Great, now with your left hand, we're going to take out the bell section, holding it by the strongest part right in the middle, and we're going to put it on the tall end, make an L, and tighten that bell lock. There we go. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to take the mouthpiece, put it in the mouthpiece receiver on the other end, and give it a slight twist. And there you go, you've assembled the trombone. Now then, let's try and take it apart. So the first thing we're going to do is the last thing we did. Take out the mouthpiece, put it back in the case. Untighten I guess loosen the bell lock and take that off with your left hand, holding it by the strongest part. Put it back in the case gently. Then with both hands, we're going to put the slide back in the case. And once the trombone is completely put in the case, make sure you close it and carefully zip it up or fasten any of the clasps that hold it together, just so that you can be sure the trombone won't accidentally fall out when you move the case. Alright, so now you know how to put the trombone together safely and easily and how to take it apart. I encourage you, go practice this a couple times right now while it's still fresh in your mind. Maybe you could make a video of yourself doing it and share it with your friends, or you could teach someone else how to do it. And feel free to talk along with it, to explain it to someone else, even if that person's not there right then. It's a great way of helping yourself remember it. So happy trombone playing. I hope this video is helpful. See you guys next time.